All right, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another one reaching us. We will hand over power to civilian government in 3 years. Niger coup leader announces. All right, my people, the news in details. Hundreds of Nigerians resident in Kano on Saturday staged Burkina Faso and Mali have reportedly stationed warplanes in a delegation from West Africa main region bloc ECOWAS. Well, the National Emergency Management Agency NEMA has donated relief. The main regional bloc in West Africa said on the Niger junta's leader, General Abdurrahman Tihani, has stated that the army will hand over power to the civilian government within the next 3 years. Well, on Saturday night, he stated this on television. Onto this, Tiani spoke after meeting with an economic community of West African states ECOWAS delegation led by former head of state General Abdusalami Abubakar retired. Well, General Tiani stated that the junta will form a committee within a month to study and then draft the country's new constitution. While stating that Niger does not want to go to war, the general stated that the country will defend itself if necessary. He did, however, say that the door was still open for negotiation. Well, Niger's junta has gained upper hand over West African bloc, threatening military action, analysts say. Well, 1 week after a deadline for mutinous soldiers in Niger to reinstate the country's ousted president or face military intervention, the junta has still not complied. Analysts say that no military action has been taken and that the coup leaders appear to have gained the upper hand over the regional group that issued the threat. Well, ECOWAS had given the soldiers who overthrew Niger's democratically elected president, Mohamed Bazoum, until last Sunday to release and reinstate him or face military action. The bloc ordered the deployment of a standby force to restore constitutional rule in Niger on Thursday, with Nigeria, Benin, Senegal, and Ivory Coast pledging troops. Well, however, it is unclear when or how or if the troops will be deployed. The move could take weeks or months to implement, and then while the bloc decides what to do, the junta is gaining power, according to some observers. It looks as though the putschists have won and they will stay. The putschists have all the cards and then have established their rule, said ULF Listen, director of the Conrad Endano Foundation's Sahel program. Well, he believes that ECOWAS and the Western countries will instead press the junta to agree to a short transition period rather than intervene militarily and then risk dragging Niger into civil war. According to Listen, Europe and the US will have little choice but to recognize the junta in order to continue regional security cooperation. Well, the coup on July 26 is seen as a major setback by many Western countries, which saw Niger as one of their last partners in the conflict-torn Sahel region south of the Sahara Desert, with which to combat a growing jihadi insurgency linked to Al Qaeda and the Islamic State group. The United States and France have over 2,500 military personnel in the region, and they have invested hundreds of millions of dollars in military assistance and then training for Niger's forces along with other European countries. Days after ECOWAS announced the standby force deployment, there was still uncertainty about what would happen. Well, the region's defense chief meeting has been postponed indefinitely. The African Union is expected to meet on Monday to discuss the crisis in Niger. The group's peace and the Security Council could overturn the decision if it felt that an intervention would jeopardize wider peace and then security on the continent. All right, and then exactly what is reaching us right now. We will hand over power to civilian government in 3 years. Niger coup leader announces. Well, my brother, my sister, this is what we are actually talking about. Hey, if care is not taken, if care is not taken, a lot of people who are of being of the opinion that, oh, let us see what is going to play out. Are you sure these Nigerians actually meant what they are into? Are you sure they will not allow Bazam to continue? Are you sure they know what they are doing? My brother, my sister, this is telling you that war is looming, because this set of coupists are not ready. They are not ready to leave it for anybody. In case you don't know, they have no actually released, in fact, sent away their family members. Hmm. They've sent away their family members outside that country to Dubai. Some of them have gone to Burkina Faso, meaning they are ready to face it anyhow it's going to take. And they don't get it twisted. What's it called? Russia is still solidly behind them. That's exactly what it is. Well, the truth of the matter right now is that either they like it or not, Nigeria as a country, as it stands, might follow suit by sending away any president that is not making the people happy. That's what we are seeing so far. That's why the Yoruba Nation movement on their own part have made it clear that there's no going back, that they have to just go their separate ways, because we are not seeing any form of conclusion in this whole aspect. We are not seeing if these people are actually coming to any conclusion to favor the masses. And right now, the citizens on their own part have made it clear that as far as Niger Republic is concerned, though, they don't even want democratic leadership anymore. You know what that means? Hey, the people have been pushed to the wall, and if care is not taken, the same thing want to happen in Nigeria. Well, Baba God, now your hand with it. Well, my people, majority of things are actually being said onto this one. Oh, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take, my people, on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.